Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the sons of your next governor and your next first lady, Damon, Darren, and Mason Donalds.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know. Yeah, a fresh, cool young Lou, trying to cash his microphone check 212. Wanna believe my own hype, but it's too untrue. The world brought me to my knees. What have you brung you? Did you improve on the design? Did you do something new? Where your name in on the guest list? Who brung you? You, the more famous person, you come through, and the sexy lady next to you, you come too. And then the hitman standing outside of heaven, waiting for God to come and get me. I'm too uncouth, unschooled to the rules, and too gumshoe. Too much of a newcomer and too uncool, like Shadow in the Veil. I battle with it well, though I need a holiday like Lady Who Sung Blue. Go back, whatever you did, you undo. Heavy as heaven, the devil on me 2 tons too. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know. Yeah. And you better wear your shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next First Lady of Florida, Erica Donalds.
What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the chains out. Is your tongue tied up? 'Cause this is my ground and I'm dangerous.
Florida. Look at this room. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Erica Donalds. I am a 6th generation Floridian. And it is my honor to be married to the next governor of the free state of Florida. What a journey. What a journey this has been. All of these months, all of these miles, the Lincoln dinners, the REC meetings, rally after rally, county after county, and every one of you who knocked doors, who made calls, who worked the polls. Some of you are still sweating from that today. I just have to say thank you. Thank you so much. This win, it's yours, it's ours, it's all of ours. This is a win for our party and our movement. We're gonna pause for just a second. People have been telling me all day, pause, take it in. I wanna talk about our journey for a minute because it hasn't always looked like this. Byron and I both grew up living paycheck to paycheck. We met working our way through college. Our families couldn't help us much, even if they really wanted to. And within an 18-month span, we graduated, we moved to Naples, we got married, and we had our first son. We started at the bottom. with big debt and big dreams and each other, but that's about it. We each worked 2 jobs to make ends meet. We took a Dave Ramsey course at our church. We put our cash in envelopes, and we snowballed our way out of debt, 1 payment at a time, probably like some of you. We laugh about that now, but there were times when it was hard. And tonight, all across our state, many Floridians are facing those same hard times. Good people, hardworking people, doing everything right, and still coming up short. Well, Byron and I have never forgotten what that feels like. We know what Florida families are going through because we have been there. And that is not the Florida dream, and we're not going to accept it for other Floridians. This has been our why from day one. It's why we got involved in the grassroots alongside many of you. It's why we joined the Tea Party and our Republican Executive Committee. It's why we knocked doors and made phone calls for other conservative candidates for the last 12 years. It's why we put our family out there like this. We know that the Florida dream is for everyone. And securing that dream starts with electing the right leaders. I have watched this man through 23 years of marriage. The good seasons and some difficult ones, of course. And I can tell you that Byron Donalds has never backed down. When things got tough, he got stronger. When it would have been easier to fold, he stood taller. When our boys needed him, he came through. And when I need him, he always delivers. That is exactly what Florida needs right now. Florida needs somebody strong enough to deliver, strong enough to take on rising home prices, strong enough to take on property taxes, strong enough to take a stand when it's hard, even when it's unpopular, and keep Florida free. Free from big government, free from rising costs, free from radical ideology threatens our way of life. Byron Donalds is strong enough to deliver the Florida dream. And I know that because he has been exactly that strong for me and for our boys and our entire lives together. Florida, he is going to be strong for you the very same way. Our boys they're now 22, 19, and 15. And they already have a shot at the Florida dream that Byron and I never had. Feels good as a parent. I want them to build their careers here in Florida. I want them to buy homes here. I want them to marry great women here in the state of Florida. Women that I have prayed for since they were born. And I want them to raise our grandchildren here in Florida. I want them to enjoy the Florida dream and the quality of life that makes Florida the very best state in this country. Byron and I sit by our fire pit at night and we talk about what this state really means to us, what the Florida dream is really all about. And it is about making Florida achievable. It's about making Florida accountable. It's about making Florida affordable for our children, for your children, and for every Florida family. God is so good, y'all. So good. There is really no limit to what he can do. We're seeing that here today. You're all a witness to it. We are a witness to it in our own lives. We trust him, we put him first, and I know that with his grace and with his wisdom, there is no limit to what he will do for our great state through us and through all of you. So join me as we celebrate together our win, our future, our movement, and my husband, the father of our 3 boys, and the next governor of the great state of Florida, Byron Donalds.
Now, one man who's certainly made a name for himself is GOP candidate Byron Donald.
I got to Florida when I was 17 years old off of a Greyhound bus with just a trunk full of clothes. I built a family. I built a career, 17 years in financial services. I joined the Tea Party movement, was in the conservative movement, 4 years in the state legislature, 4 years in Congress. And I think now is the time to now take the mantle and lead our state into the future.
I ain't no damn Republican. If anybody could make me one, it would be him.
Nicki Minaj endorsed you last night.
I will be voting for you in the primary.
And he'll be the greatest governor in the country, Byron Donalds.
And a man who never stops fighting for the state of Florida. I know it. He is a fighter, Byron Donald.
We are going to continue to lead bigger, better, faster, greater, safer, freer, because the American dream is for everybody, and we're going to show the other 49 states how to get it done.
Everybody should support Byron Donalds for governor of the great state of Florida.
This is the free state of Florida, and as your next governor, it will remain the free state of Florida. Erica, there's a lot of love in this room tonight. A lot of love. I want to start by thanking God for all his blessings and protection over my family and over my team. I also want to thank the most important people in my life. To my amazing family, Erica, my incredible wife of 23 years. And our sons, Damon, Darren, and Mason, thank you guys for standing by my side during the long days and the late nights on the trail. I love you guys. I love you. I want to thank all of our supporters. All of you are here, and many, many more. And I want to thank the best campaign team in all of America. We've been crisscrossing Florida. We've been knocking hundreds of thousands of doors, taking our message to all Floridians. And tonight, because of your sweat, because of your hard work, we have won a massive victory. Now, we've just come through a hard-fought primary. I got a call from Paul Renner and James Fishback tonight. And they, hold on, I'm going to tell you why in a moment. And they congratulated me and all of us on a hard-fought victory. And my conversation with both of them is very simple. Congratulations. Let's go beat David Jolly in November. You see, because individual opinions and passionate supporters are the beauty of our conservative movement. But tonight, the primary is over. Tonight, we put aside our differences. Tonight, we are one united Republican Party. You see, I remember Erica and I were sitting around a fire pit last year with friends, and we were talking about this campaign, and we were talking about the future of Florida. No matter the issue or the policy, the conversation always ended with us talking about the Florida dream. For us, it's personal. You know my story. I came to Florida 30 years ago on a Greyhound bus. At 17 years old, with just a trunk full of clothes, I arrived in Tallahassee. Go Noles. Go Noles. I could have sworn it was opening weekend here in Orlando because it became Noles Nation here tonight. But in all honesty, and Blaze Ngolia, our CFO, is here with us. Blaze, congratulations on a decisive victory. And Blaze has heard me say this, and I mean it. I love all of our schools now. I love them all. When Erica and I got married, it wasn't always easy. Our first apartment was 1,200 square feet, and it had those old jalousie windows. We didn't have the money for the security deposit, so we had to roll that into our rent. I worked at Cracker Barrel and moved furniture on the weekends just to make ends meet. Erica was 6 months pregnant with our first son, and she worked full-time as a staff accountant while working for Kelly Services on the weekend. We did this to build a life for our family. This state gave me a chance. I went on to spend 17 years in banking, finance, and insurance, and it prepared me for the very real economic challenges that Floridians face every single day. You see, the Florida dream to us is clear. It's the promise that if you work hard, you can get ahead, own a home, raise your family, and give your kids a better shot than you had without government holding you back. In Florida, we have built a strong foundation under former Governor Rick Scott. And under Governor Ron DeSantis, we have supercharged that foundation, making Florida the envy of every state in America. We are going to continue that legacy and take Florida to the next level. To protect and expand that dream for the next generation, my administration will be guided by 3 pillars: making Florida accountable, achievable, and most of all, affordable. An affordable Florida starts with a limited government that respects hardworking taxpayers who fund it. Under my watch, every contract, every budget, and every fee this state spends will be posted online, out in the open, where you can see it. We are going to continue the Department of Government Efficiency that was started here in Florida under Governor DeSantis. As your governor, we are going to doge all local governments and all state agencies. There will be no sacred cows. Taxpayers deserve to know that their hard-earned dollars are being spent efficiently, transparently, and with total integrity. An achievable Florida means every Florida child gets a real shot at the Florida dream, no matter where they start. We are going to make sure our kids master math, reading, and writing, not just to have the best K-12 system in America, but to have the best K-12 system in the world. And we know in a modern economy, there are multiple ways to be successful. That's why we're establishing the Launchpad Initiative, an employer-led program connecting high school juniors and seniors with in-demand careers in construction, aerospace, defense, and manufacturing. They will learn, they will earn, and they will graduate into high-paying six-figure jobs without student debt. Because if a kid can make real money right out of high school, that's a kid already building the Florida dream for themselves. And right here in Florida, we are going to lead the world in commercial space. Cape Canaveral is no longer a museum. It is the most active spaceport in the Western Hemisphere. We are going to slash the red tape, expand our technical workforce, and keep the welders, machinists, and engineers of the future right here in the Sunshine State. An affordable Florida means a Florida that stays a place that you can actually afford to live. From your tax bill to your insurance premium to the cost of your health care. First, we're going to keep cutting your taxes. When I was in Washington as a member of Congress, I fought for your federal taxes to be cut. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and the largest tax cut on Social Security in this country's history. That's real money back in your pockets, in the pockets of Florida workers and Florida's retirees. And as your governor, I will continue to fight to make sure you keep more of your hard-earned money. On property taxes, whether Amendment 3 passes or fails, we are going to reform property taxes in our state with the goal of eliminating homestead property taxes once and for all. And if the math can't take us there, we will target that relief to our seniors on fixed income and our working families who want Florida to remain their home. And let's be very clear. And I see Sheriff T.K. Waters from Duval County is right here in front. How you doing, TK? At the same time, hey, Steve Witt in Hendry County. At the same time, we will not jeopardize funding for our police, firefighters, and first responders. Because they have our backs, and we have theirs. On insurance, you pay your premium every single month on time, and you deserve real results. We will create a public scorecard on every insurance company in Florida, tracking how fast they pay claims and how often they deny them, bringing real competition, real transparency, and real accountability to drive rates down. On housing, we are going to slash government red tape so that whether you're a young worker starting out or a growing family or a senior on fixed income, you can actually buy and afford a home in Florida. On healthcare, under our Your Doctor, Your Price plan, we will require healthcare providers to post real cash prices for all procedures up front in plain English. No prior authorization games, no surprise billing, and we are going to align state prescription drug pricing with federal pricing so you pay less at the pharmacy counter. And finally, on power and artificial intelligence, we will lead in innovation, but we will not put the cost of AI on the backs of Floridians and their electric bills. We will mandate closed-loop systems for water. We will enforce strict setbacks for residential neighborhoods, protect our pocketbooks, protect our communities, and protect our environment, or no data centers, period. And please remember this, none of our prosperity works without safe streets. In Florida, law and order will always be the standard. We will back the blue, we will support our sheriffs and police officers, and we will keep our communities safe. Now, an accountable, achievable, and affordable Florida is our vision for the future. But in 77 days, Florida, we face a critical choice. In November, we will be facing off against liberal David Jolly. Oh, I see you've heard of him. Well, let me tell you some more. David Jolly is a career political insider, a Washington lobbyist casting checks for special interests, and an MSNBC commentator who was part of the very revolving door he claims he'd clean up. David Jolly represents everything that folks hate about Washington, D.C. Liberal David Jolly is the change that Florida cannot afford. When it comes to your wallet, Jolly opposed cutting taxes for working families and seniors. Jolly defended a $4 trillion tax hike that would raise taxes on every Floridian, taxing your tips, taxing your overtime, and taxing your Social Security on seniors who spent a lifetime earning. Jolly would rather you pay more than $3,000 in taxes every single year. On property insurance, his plan is government-run socialism that forces you to prop up state funds with your tax dollars. When COVID hit, David Jolly chose Fauci over Florida. He fled to Pennsylvania because he wanted endless lockdowns over common sense leadership by Ron DeSantis. And he later said that Fauci has unimpeachable judgment. Well, let me be very clear. Anyone who chose Fauci over Florida does not deserve to lead our state into the future. On law enforcement and the border, he wants to end Florida's cooperation with federal authorities and has floated open borders. On our children, David Jolly actively champions radical gender policies and opposes protecting our children from life-altering transgender surgeries. This is a man who says he found his home in the Democrat Party, and that the Democrats are right on all the issues. David Jolly said he felt welcome in the Democrat Party under Kamala Harris. That's what he said. The same Kamala Harris that left our borders open, left our streets unsafe, and created the largest inflation most Americans have ever seen. Florida, David Jolly is out of his mind. And to top it all off, he has vowed that on election night that he wants to apologize for Florida to the rest of the world. Well, let's make something very clear to David Jolly. We are not going to apologize for Florida. We will not apologize for keeping our state open. We will not apologize for keeping our taxes low. We will not apologize for backing our police. And we will not apologize for protecting girls' sports. And we will never apologize for protecting parental rights. No one listened to David Jolly on MSNBC, and no one should listen to him now. He lost before, and on November 3rd, he is going to lose again. See, here's my promise, Florida. Tonight and every day moving forward, I will keep your taxes low. I will lower your insurance costs. I will protect school choice. I will stand with law enforcement. I will defend common sense when it comes to protecting our girls and our children's puberty. And I will make Florida more affordable. The general election starts tonight, and I can't do this alone. I need your prayers, I need your energy, and I need your hard work. So I ask you, are you with me to keep Florida red? Are you with me to keep Florida free? Then let's get out and build a state that's truly accountable, achievable, and affordable. Together, we will make the Florida dream a reality for every mom wanting the best for her kids, for every dad providing for his family, for every young person like our own sons desiring to own a home and start a family, and for every retiree enjoying their golden years. Together, we will not just be defending the Florida dream, we will take the Florida dream to a whole new level. God bless you, Florida. God bless you for being here tonight. And God bless the United States of America.